Hey, welcome to day 23 of the Thrive Challenge. 23 out of 30 days already. Wow. Thanks for sticking with it. I don't know if you're feeling better, but I sure know I'm feeling better. Even though I'm still in my pajamas, you know I'm feeling better. Today is a super easy challenge. Well, okay. It's a super easy challenge for me because I did this about, oh my gosh, it's got to be at least 30 years ago. I actually was challenged to do this by another guru, or actually they weren't called gurus back then, it's so many years ago, but by another expert in personal development space named Louis Tice. And he challenged us, the group of us in this training program, and I was actually working at Procter & Gamble at the time. He challenged all of us, it was a week-long training, and he challenged us to give up the news, the TV news and the newspaper, because we didn't have the internet back then. If you can imagine, there was no internet. Well, there was no internet, so we just had to give up TV and radio and the newspaper news for a week during this 5-day training. So I guess it wasn't really a whole week. But he knew what would happen to all of us was that once we stopped absorbing all the negativity, and remember, this was like 30 years ago. If it was that negative 30 years ago, multiply that times 1,000, and that's about how negative the news is now. And it's really not even news. It's just propaganda, and, you know, everything's twisted and turned for someone else's agenda. So, you know, do you really want to be manipulated by that anyway? Well, no, I know I don't. So the challenge for this week now, not just today, but the challenge for the next week is to give up all news, all the negativity from outside of you, that news reporting for 1 week. No newspaper, they still have those. No online news stations, no TV, no cable, no Netflix. Netflix doesn't have the news, but you know, you understand what I'm saying. Nothing about the news. No going on Twitter and Facebook and getting sucked into the nonsense in the news that's going on in the world. Just take a break from it. Take a diet. Not a diet. I hate the word diet because it's got the word die in it. Nobody wants to diet. That's why people hate diets, and diets don't work. You need to focus on your lifestyle. So your mission this week is to say, okay, if I spend an hour a day watching the news, or 10 minutes a day watching the news, whatever it is for you, or if I spend 30 minutes online tracking through little wormholes and news media and stories, what else can I do at that time? What do I commit to do at that time this week instead of watching the news? Well, I am launching a 30-day challenge of my own for people with chronic pain. It's called the 30-Day Chronic Pain Challenge. I'm starting it, actually started it today. I asked the question, and then tomorrow I will launch it. I'll map it out today and launch it. But that's what I'm doing with the time I'm saving this week. And really, I'm not saving any time. I'm just doing that because I haven't watched the news or participated in the news for a long time. I used to joke that my mother-in-law would tell me everything that's going on in the world anyway that I need to know, so I didn't really have to watch the news. And I never cared for, and I never felt good about the way the negative stories, every 10 minutes, they repeat the same stories over and over again. So you're not just hearing the negative nonsense once, you're hearing it like 6 to 10 times in an hour. And then with the little clips of negativity and the teasers, they're piquing your curiosity, so you get sucked into listening to it over and over and over again. Not good for any of us. So no news is great news. Shut off the news. Comment below, what are you going to do this week instead of watching the news? And maybe it's you're just going to sit and breathe, or look out the window for 10 minutes a day, or meditate for 10 minutes a day, or plan something that you want to do. Or maybe you're going to spend 10 more minutes today with your kids, paying attention to them, helping them with their homework, or your grandkids, whatever it is for you, or paying attention to your wife, cooking something healthy or good for you, whatever. Figure out something that is enhancing to your life and do that instead of watching the news. And see what a difference it makes in your life. If you want to share how it makes you feel, please do, because I always like hearing those things. That's it for today. Go out, make it an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow with day 24. We're winding down. We've only got 6 days left, less than a week of this challenge. So get ready. Bye. Have an awesome day.